What is going on, you guys? It is your host, Galadon, and yes, today it is a retrospective. I am going to take a look at my first official Clash of Clans video, Episode 1, Galadon attacks a fully upgraded Town Hall 10 base, and we'll talk about it a little bit. I've been coming up with some different ideas for YouTube videos, and a lot of it is kind of like this retrospective. I've been looking back at the last 5 years of Clash of Clans since the days that I first put out a YouTube video, since I first started playing. So I've got several videos I wanted to put out for you guys, talking a little bit about the history of Clash of Clans and the history of me and of my channel and where things have gone. And it's really interesting when you take a look back at the way all of this started. So I wanted to go ahead and we'll put it up. It is an absolute cringe fest, and I will tell you this. Looking at my first video, I have no idea how I have nearly 1.5 million subscribers, but hey, this should serve as an inspiration to all of you. Everybody can get better. Nobody's perfect. It's a matter of practice and lots of other things. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a look, and I will stop the video in places and talk a little bit about what's going on here. But here it comes, my first ever Clash of Clans video.
Hello, it's Galadon from Clash of Clans Strats with my first attempt at a narrated YouTube video.
Okay, so first of all, right off the bat, I mean, come on, the monotone voice, that's not going to get you anywhere. People are going to fall asleep, and I'm still shocked at how they didn't fall asleep. Now, part of that low monotone voice was from shyness or just lack of confidence. This wasn't ever something that I did. I wasn't a big public speaker. I wasn't somebody who naturally wanted to be in front of crowds. So for me to know that people were suddenly going to be listening to this, I was admittedly a little bit nervous and very reserved in this first video. And I have to admit that this is one of those instances where when you first meet somebody, maybe they seem kind of quiet and mousy and introverted, and that's because maybe they've just first met you. It sometimes takes a while for your personality to come out, and I feel like that's exactly what happened with my videos. Over time, I gained confidence, and I was more willing to put myself out there. I was less worried about impressing other people, and I think that's a big part of the reason why my videos got better. But let's go ahead and get back into it.
Brought to you by the clan Lost Phoenix. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter.
Okay, so yes, a couple of things. I did only have 16,000, oh, actually I should say I already had 16,000 followers. I actually did some Twitter promotion as part of my job before I became a YouTuber. So I actually ran somewhere around 50 to 75 Twitter accounts. This was one of them that was repurposed from whatever it was before. It already had 16,000 followers or so. Maybe it was more like 15,000. And I just renamed it to Lost Phoenix Clan. Obviously, my Twitter has gone from Lost Phoenix Clan to Galadon COC and to now Galadon Gaming. But that is the explanation for why the Twitter account had so many followers back in the beginning of me making YouTube videos. Oh, also, if you've noticed the background music, it is a big tell as to my true interests in gaming leading up to Clash of Clans. This music is from World of Warcraft.
Alright, so today we've got an attack video. I've attacked Gokay from Ottomans. I think he's also sometimes a North 44 member. Former top 10 player.
All right. So I've got a couple of problems with this. First of all, I'm showing my attack log where I had an 8% 1 star. It looks like a Town Hall snipe, but look at all the troops I used. I don't even know what that's from. And then why am I showing a 1-star attack? What is the point of I don't know. So 48% 1 star. Right below it is a triple, but you can see the old look of Clash of Clans. The stars below the troops used to denote their troop level, which was interesting. And of course, just the king and the queen there already maxed out at level 40. All right, here we go.
He's got fully maxed base, so we'll see what we can do here.
Oh, let's see what we can do here, I say.
Look at this video, I realize it's actually a litany of my errors.
Oh, 50 cent word, a litany of my errors, you guys. really, I don't know what the point was behind using big words back then. Obviously, again, I was nervous, probably not trying to come off like an idiot, which nowadays I don't worry about as much as I did back then. All right, let's keep going.
Rather than necessarily a strategy video, what not to do. Don't fail to pull out the king and queen. He's got a good strategy here. He's put his king and queen right in the middle.
Okay, a couple of things. So I admitted that this is not a strategy video, which was really the whole point of the channel back then. And then I just wanted to point out the king and the queen. Remember, if you guys know the early days of Clash of Clans, you used to be able to lure them out. You could bring the king and the queen away from their thrones and pull them all the way out to the edge of the village and take them out with just a couple of troops, something that I didn't do here. So again, not a great example of Clash strategy. But anyway, let's get back and take a look at those beautiful blue walls.
I'm trying to deploy these barbarians and archers up here in the corner, hoping that I can pull them out, activate them, but I'm not having any luck.
Handy tip for new YouTubers, try to avoid the mouth sounds into the microphone. A pop filter won't always do the trick. You either need to edit those out or just work on your voice and try to avoid making the big obnoxious mouth sounds.
So at this point, obviously I've already committed to the attack, so we're just going to move forward.
I don't know about you guys, but right now I'm feeling super sad. Like this video is literally depressing me. What is wrong with this poor guy?
Right there, zoom in a little bit, and here come the golems. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, good for you, Galadon. You can count all the way to 3.
Kind of going for different defenses there, but they're all moving in. Pekka's right behind him, and here comes the queen, and here's my first big mistake.
Also incorrect. There's been a lot of mistakes already, you guys, but then again, just remember, I mean, it's early on in Clash of Clans. Golems are new, Town Hall 10 is new, and I'm new at making videos, so just bear with me here. This is so bad.
There she sits by herself, starting to fire on my units, so I've got to get through that wall. And got some damage, a lot of damage to one of the golems there before we get the queen out of the way with rage. Second big mistake, there's the king.
Only second.
He's already got that Inferno Tower on him. I haven't frozen the Inferno Tower.
Pro video editing right there.
There's a lot going on here right now. The wall breakers have gone to a wall other than the wall I'd like to see them go to. The king's getting fried. A couple of the golems. Here comes the queen.
Wait a minute. You know what I just realized? I used to say golem. Was I watching too much of The Hobbit back then, or what? Gollum! Okay, sorry.
Golems are moving off to the left up there. Here comes the queen where I wanted to. Drop the first freeze spell. Just a little bit too far to the right. Didn't get that left expo. Got a bunch of the CC troops. Queen's raging. There's the second freeze spell. Once again, should have been a little bit further to the left. Get that middle expo.
So strategy videos, what I'm known for, and there you can see the freeze spell. The first one was bad. The second one I dropped in basically the exact same spot, missed the expo again. No idea, why I chose to put this in a video.
Another rage in there, and now the queen's going to get to work. Luckily the golem is taking the Inferno, and here comes the queen. Just a couple of quick shots, doesn't take many under rage, and there goes the town hall. So I've managed to get the star for the town hall.
A couple more observations besides all the mouth clicks. This was back when heroes were really OP, pre-hero nerf. Also notice that the heroes had no abilities back then, and all Inferno towers were single target. There was no multi-target Inferno setting.
But it looks like it's going to be really close to pull that second star 50%, and with all my really good units gone, all I've got left now is a few wizards, a couple of golems that aren't going to do much. They proceed to get fried, get really close. Maybe if that queen had gotten that Inferno Tower, would have made it.
Maybe if I had dropped the freeze spells better, maybe if I had timed the rage spells better, maybe if I had dropped the troops more accurately, maybe if I hadn't let the golems go off to the left-hand side, maybe if I had pulled the heroes before the attack started. I mean, there seriously is a long list of reasons why this attack was a 1-star. Even now, I mean, come on, Galadon.
But we're still happy with the result. 13 cups.
13 given away.
39 cup
Could have been
offer.
26.
One more star would have been fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Until next time.
What?
Lost Phoenix Clan.
That's it?
Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter.
It's over already? Wow. Alright, so my first video was about 3 minutes long, you guys, and that was it. So I hope I've gotten a lot better since then. I think I have, and this should also be a message to aspiring and new YouTubers. You will get better, you can get better, just practice makes perfect, or at least less bad. And yes, this is just the beginning of a series of YouTube retrospectives on Clash of Clans. I hope you guys enjoyed it. More to come. As always, thank you for sticking around all the way to the end of this interesting episode. I love you, Galafam, and I hope that I see you all back here again tomorrow for more much fuller attacks.
Galadon! What are you talking about, man? You sound exactly the same! Nothing has changed! Just as boring as ever!